Am I losing my mind? Am I wasting my time? Do I know who I am? I don't know who I am. Can I say I'm the man? I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know who I am.
So confused in this life full of mystery. Guess I'm glad it ain't a life full of misery. I wanna dance, I wanna fly, I wanna let it free. But that's a different side of people they don't wanna see. I've been caught up in my mind sometimes, so I rhyme just to feel alright. And when the rhyming did good, that's when I just understood it was by design. And when I feel this way, I just walk and talk to appear this way, baby. I don't know what to say, baby. I don't know what I am, baby. That's just how I play, baby. Yeah.
I don't know who I am. Can I say I'm the man? Am I losing my mind? Am I wasting my time? Do I know who I am?
Powered by Riverside FM.
Welcome to the UP, back again for another installment of Unconventional Playbook. I'm your host, Lionel Jones. Please hit that like and subscribe button. We're almost to 12,000 subscribers in less than 3 months. The station is growing. I'm proud of you guys for supporting us. Proud of myself for putting it together. Patrick Buchanan has been a great addition to the show, so we're going to keep this thing growing. So please, please, please keep hitting that like and subscribe button. We're going to take a detour today. I know this is NFL training camp. The majority of our content right now is Minnesota Vikings, but we're going to take a break, talk a little bit Olympics. There's some great stories coming out of the Olympics, and I'm not necessarily talking about, events and sporting events or anything like that, but just some great, great stories coming out of the Olympics thus far. And I just want to chat about them, talk with you about them. Just some really, really good things. I saw something that really bothered me. There's some controversy with Snoop Dogg being a part of the Olympics and being a semi-broadcaster and not having, little sessions of the Olympics where he talks to Olympic athletes. You see him running the 200 meters. Did you see Snoop Dogg run the 200 meters? 200 meters is hard, man, trying to run at full speed. Snoop Dogg got it done. That was hilarious to watch. And then you saw him swimming with Michael Phelps. How great was that? Michael Phelps and Snoop Dogg. And there's actually some people out there that don't think Snoop Dogg should be a part of it. Now, we'll never talk politics on this show, but I'm going to steal a line from Trump where he says, we're going to make America great again. America's already great. America's already great. You look at the story of a person like Snoop Dogg, where he started, his humble beginnings, probably didn't make some of the best decisions in his life, but eventually look where he is now. I mean, he's made content with Martha Stewart. Snoop is all over the place now. And to see him carry the torch at the Olympics, man, that's an American story. How could you not be on board with that? That's what America is all about. Now, before you say that because of his past, Snoop Dogg shouldn't have anything to do with the Olympics, this is the UP. This is the UP. So we're going to keep it real. So because of the way he started his life and possibly made some bad decisions, that he shouldn't be allowed to turn his life around and arguably be a better member to society. Like, isn't that what America is all about? So you would ask yourself, why would NBC and the Olympics want Snoop Dogg to be a part of this? I'm going to read you some things about Snoop Dogg and some of the things that Snoop Dogg has accomplished and some of the things that he is doing. Did you know that Snoop Dogg has a youth football league? He founded the Youth Football League in 2005 to create a positive environment for youth and to promote sportsmanship and discipline. I'll keep going. He has his Snoop Dogg Youth Foundation. And through this foundation, he supports various educational programs, scholarships, and community initiatives aimed at helping underprivileged youth like himself when he was done. He also has dabbled in mentorship and advocacy. He has served as a mentor and advocate for young people, particularly in underserved communities. See, this is Snoop Dogg. He's not just a rapper. He's American made. Someone that was dealt maybe a bad deck when he started off, but has used America, the United States, to turn himself around. He's also created educational initiatives. He has been involved in programs that support educational opportunities for young people, including funding scholarships and participating in educational outreach. This is Snoop Dogg. Community engagement. He supports community activities. He's supporting local events in his community. He's provided resources and opportunity for various youths within his neighborhood. He has created an arts and music program. He's a creator. He makes music. So he's branching that out to different youths in the community. He created Doggyland. It's a children's show created by Snoop Dogg that debuted in 2022. This is an American story, my friends. This is why he's carrying the torch at the Olympics. What a great story. He created a Starlight Children's Foundation. It provides support and resources for hospitalized children. Snoop Dogg, he's not going out and spending all of his wealth on fancy cars and gold chains and all this stuff. This is what Snoop Dogg has done with his wealth, his popularity, and money over the years. I'll keep going. He's a part of the Make-A-Wish Foundation, which grants wishes to children with critical illness. He's part of the Boys and Girls Club. He's part of the Los Angeles Brotherhood Crusade. Now this, if you don't know about this, this provides various community services, including support and youth programs. See, he's all about the youth, giving back. Maybe missing some of the things that he did not have when he was growing up, and he's providing it to young people. You're talking about a guy that has turned his life around. Make America great again. America's already great. When you look at his starting point and where he is right now, America's already great. Who would have thought in a million years that you would see Snoop Dogg, bow wow wow, yippee yo, yippee yay, carrying the Olympic torch? That should just blow your mind. That should just blow your mind. What a great story. What a great story. Has nothing to do with athletics, but to see where Snoop has evolved to. I mean, people are calling him America's new grandpa. Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. That's an amazing story. Another amazing story are my girls, the United States Olympic gymnastics team. Simone Biles leading the team. Not only is she leading it physically, but she's the elder stateswoman on the team, 27 years old, still going strong, still the GOAT, leading that team to a gold. A young lady that essentially had the yips. The last Olympics, they call it the twisties or something like that. And basically, to paraphrase, it's kind of when you lose confidence in things that you've already done, and it hampers your performance. I guess you can equate it to basketball players out there. If you're a good shooter, you start messing with your form and you can't hit a shot. Or if you're a golfer, you're getting the yips off the tee or putting. This is just gymnastics. So whenever she would twirl, she would lose her equilibrium and landing sight. They call it the twisties. And so when that happens, you lose your confidence. She came back from that. She called this the redemption tour. And boy, did they redeem. The gymnastics, the women gymnastics team brings home the gold after bringing home silver last year. What a great run for the United States in gymnastics. I believe this is 4 out of the last 5. They've earned 4 out of the last 5 gold medals. What a run for the Olympic team. I love gymnastics. Can't wait for the all-around competition. I'm just into it. Did you check out USA Women's Basketball? USA Women's Basketball had the lowest attended game at the Olympics. Their first game versus Japan. I believe it was roughly around 13,000. One of the lowest attended games ever in the modern basketball age. It has been the lowest attended game of these Olympics in women's basketball. There's no interest. And that's okay. And again, this is not me throwing the United States women's basketball team under the bus, because I hope they win gold. I'm rooting for them. But they wanted, in their eyes, to put the best team together. And they felt like they did. And now your 2 looks were losing to the WNBA All-Stars. It's a bad look. And now you're in Paris participating in the games. You have the lowest attended game at the Olympics. It's another bad look. And you had a chance to make other decisions. See, I'm all about the women's basketball teams not having to experience this. Not having to have a loss to the WNBA All-Stars. Not having to have the lowest attended basketball games. It's not good for the sport. It's not growing the sport. That's what I've been against. And now because of the decisions they made, they've got to deal with it. They got to deal with it. And again, your team is your team. You built the team the way you wanted to build the team. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. But right now, out of 2 looks that we've had of the USA women's basketball team in public, it just hasn't been the best of looks. Yeah, they won the game against Japan. That's great. They better have. Because they were coming off a loss to the WNBA All-Stars. And now your games over the Olympics are not being attended well. It's a bad look. It didn't have to be that way. So you got to have smart people in place that can understand the whole picture and take their emotions out of it and get out of their own way. And again, I have no fear that they're going to win the gold medal. They better win the gold medal, but I have no fear that they're going to win the gold medal. They're going to win the gold medal. But what is it going to look like? Could it have been better? Could it have grown the sport a little bit more? Again, you're trying to sell me that if certain people were on that team, that the team would not be as good. I'm not buying it. Too smart. This is the UP. We're too smart for that. Just a couple of notes and a little bit of tidbits from the Olympics. Taking a detour from football Just talking about the Olympics a little bit. Maybe some of the stuff you knew, maybe some of the stuff you didn't know. How about my guy Flavor Flav, who sponsored the women's polo team? It's another great story. Flavor Flav is sponsoring the women's polo team. He found out that some of these women are working 3 jobs and still trying to qualify for the Olympics, and they got it done. Flavor Flav stepped in, probably doesn't know anything about water polo, but he's a human being, again, making America great again. He's a human being that heard this story, and he's like, I'm wealthy, well beyond my wildest dreams. Let me go help these women out. Google the story about Flavor Flav helping the United States women's water polo team out. It's incredible. Think about Flavor Flav's humble beginnings. How many times do you think Flavor Flav has ever played water polo or knew anything about water polo? But he heard the story about how hard these women work to try to go over and represent their country in a game that's probably not so popular here. But Flavor Flav, yeah, boy. You remember Flav? Heard the call. These women need help. I've got money. Let me sponsor this team. Flavor Flav. Google it. YouTube it. These are great, great stories that are happening within the U.S. Make America great again. America's already great. This has been the UP Unconventional Playbook. We'll see you when we see you. Latrey, take us home.
I don't know who I am. Can I say I'm the man? Am I losing my mind? Am I wasting my time? Do I know who I am?